The difference of two complementary angles is 34 degrees. Find the measures of the angles. Remember, the complementary angles add up to equal 90 degrees. Okay. So again, we're talking smaller and larger, right? Okay, so what it says is the difference. That means subtraction, right? Subtraction of two complementary angles 34 degrees. That means the larger minus the smaller equals 34 degrees, right? And then the second one says they add up to be 90. So then the larger plus the smaller add up to be 90. There's the two equations. Again, when we have two letters, we need two equations. Okay, now how can we solve those two letters, two equations? Well, this one, you remember we have two methods. Well, really we have three. We could graph them, but nobody wants to graph them. We have two methods. We can either plug one equation into the other. That's called the substitution method. Or you can do the addition method. I think I'm going to do the addition method this time, where we just like add them up, because why would I do that? Well, because these guys, minus 1s and plus 1s, they're just going to cancel right away. It's super nice. 1L makes 2L. And this is 124 when I add these numbers up. You see what happened there? The reason I went ahead and just added the two equations this time is because these guys were automatically going to cancel out. Otherwise, I would just do the plug one equation into the other thing. Because I think that method's usually easier, where we plug one equation into the other. Well, not always. Sort of depends. This one's really nice because these guys just cancel out right away. All right, so now we have 2L, this is just 0 here, 2L equals 124. Finish solving for the L divided by 2 on both sides. Boom. L equals that 62. We get the larger angle. Come up here is 62. And now you know what to do. Just plug it in, right? Plug in L equals 62 anywhere. So I'm going to grab this equation. First equation, second equation, doesn't matter. L minus S equals 34. Grab that 62, plug it in. 62 minus S is 34. Really, you could just subtract from 90. Yeah, that'd probably be easier. Right? They add up to be 90. Just subtract from 90. That'd be easier than what I'm doing right now. But I'll just finish up. Minus 62 from both sides. Boom and a boom. We bring this down. Don't forget the minus sign. Minus S equals. If you subtract these guys, you get something, I don't know, minus 28, I think. And then just divide by the negative 1 on both sides. S is positive 28. There it is. Yeah, it would have been easier. Once I got that first answer, 62, you could just subtract from 90 because they add up to be 90, right? That would have been better than all this monkey business I did. So two letters, you need two equations. And in this case, I just added those two equations because the minus 1s and the plus 1s made 0. S dropped out. I just had L. It was a quick way to get L. And once you had L, really, I should have just subtracted from 90 because they add up to be 90 to get the S, the smaller angle. There we go.